into that we start with the street lighting. And there is a reason behind that, and it's about time. So let me just expand on a couple of things, guys. We're going to use our Genny to trace the street lighting. And remember, guys, this is UK based. If you're tuning in from overseas, just bear that in mind. We're talking about UK networks, but there will be similarities. The street lighting works in one of two ways in the UK typically. It's a teed off system, or it's a loop in, loop out system, as you can see on the diagram there. So teed system at the bottom, first of all that simply means is that the same LV main cable in the street that feeds the houses, we have branches coming off to each of the properties, it also feeds the lighting as well. So it's teed off the LV main to feed the lighting columns. Okay, and the top one is what we call a loop in, loop out system. And this is typically where we have a dedicated street light cable that kind of comes in and out like this. Okay, they're the two systems. Sometimes you don't know till you get to site which one it is. Sometimes the plans will give you a clue, not always. Sometimes you just don't know till you get there and start locating stuff. All right, so let me just go back to that same point of why are we doing it first. Imagine this is just a very basic, typical street scene. We arrive at this site and we've got an excavation to do, and the thought process should be, we know we've got a main LV, we know we've got 3 house services, we know we've got lighting cables, we need to find them. As I said before, guys, what we don't do is just start, doing power and radio scans. We're going to go and actively find these. So with that in mind, what I want to do now is locate all these cables with my transmitter. And what I could do is hook my Genny up to each of these buildings to apply a signal down to these in turn. So I'm doing, 1, 2, 3, that locates this. And that could take me about 20 minutes to do that. After I've done that, I then hook up to my lighting column. And what I suddenly realize now is that because it's a teed system, the signal goes down here, it goes up here, and they even pick up these. So what have I just done there, guys? Just wasted 20 minutes. If I'd done the lighting column in the first place, I'd have found all that. So I'm just trying to save a little bit of time. Now, guys, I want to be clear. Even if it's a teed system, you might not find all that. Okay. Sometimes you'll clip on that column, you'll only find the lighting. Sometimes you'll clip on the column, you'll get the tail and the LV, and you won't pick up the house services. But my point is, let's first of all see what we can detect off that column, and it might just make life a bit easier for us, might save us a little bit of time. Does that make sense to everyone, guys? Okay, are you with me on that? And that's why we typically do lighting first. Okay, right, so we've talked about our first step. Let's now look at it in a bit of detail now of how we actually do it, guys. So this is us hooking up to our lamp column here. So for anyone that doesn't know, guys, very straightforwardly, we get the transmitter, we hook it on, and we earth it. One of the things that I've not got time to go into in a great deal of detail on these sessions